Megamart has recently sold about 14% of his stake, and about 6% has been picked from HDFC Government of Singapore and among three investors. Let's look how the company is performing. What we do see is it has a 52-week range of 95 to 157. That's not bad. Let's see the bigger range. So it's about that. So 95 hasn't been the lowest that it has ever been, and currently it's 117. So that's nearly 30-40% up. P isn't too bad. It's about 70. And what's the thing is saying? It's low, about 100. Mean is 150. High is quite good, actually. That's not bad. Of course, so because they have kind of offloaded, so you can see the kind of of course the volume and delivery is quite crazy. Now, if you look at it, the company actually generates a revenue of 10,000 crores, right? Let's see about how much will it generate this year. This year, if I look at it, I have to look at from June, so that's 3,000, that's 2,000, and that's 3,000. So that's about 33333. It's about 33333. It's about we are looking at about 3 to 5, 3,339, right? 10, about 10 crores. Okay, so this year also it's likely to make about it's already done 10 crores, by the way, this year. So if we actually just say that it's gonna do about 3,500 crore more, so that's 13,500 crores, right? That's not bad. But let's look at their profit. It's quarterly. So this year, oh wow, so it's been a dip: 200, 150, 350, 350, and 300. That's like 650, right? So we're looking at 650. Let's assume another 300. That's about 1,000, right? So 1,000, it becomes PE of 55, right? So where we are right now is a PE of 55 for a company that's growing nearly at 50%. That's every year on year. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. The valuation isn't bad. I mean, of course, you don't know the future business trend of this. Let's see what they're saying. Okay, I don't care what they're saying. Of course, it's very bearish. The forum says what? Promoter, blah, blah, blah. The scans, I don't care. Let's look at the news. Of course, they sold it. Of course, they sold it. Blah, blah, blah. By Vishal Megamart, target of 170. I can believe that. Scans, forums, research. Research says Motilal Oswal said 170, 180, 170, 170, 180. So everybody's saying it's gonna go about 180. So it's definitely is interesting, but there is a reason why they sold it. And now if let's look at block deals. So Goldman Sachs sold, trimmed some of the position. I don't know how much did they hold. I'm not doing that research. Let's look at market depth, corporate action, shareholding, peers. You know what I'll do in this? I like this. I think this can be a winner. So what I'll do on this one, okay, I'm gonna wait till next couple of days. I may or may not get into the trade. This is not a company that I really in it really like it. It's a company that's all right if it exists. I mean, I'm not much into it, but if this falls any further on Monday, which it is very likely to, right? Because Monday you have this Israel Iran war, US Israel war, and it's very likely to the markets will open with a deep, deep, deep down. Sometimes I do think it will, but it doesn't. But tomorrow is definitely an event, right? Because see what happens when you get oil, right? So the oil prices are gonna shot up. That's gonna like completely change the input cost, the component cost, the profit margin of multitude of businesses, because it's expected that oil prices are going to go up drastically, because the prices of oil are likely to disrupt the settled economics of many business. There will be a sudden change, yes, tomorrow, because a lot of traders, a lot of people who have bought these stocks, and a lot of them have bought it on credit, right? So a lot of them have it on margin. They've put in a little money. For example, they have put in 1 lakh rupee, and their bought shares are worth about, I don't know, like 5 lakh rupees right now. So for them the loss is bigger. But if so, tomorrow the market is likely to go down quite a bit. I don't think it's for Vishal Megamart, because I don't think it's an FNO. But nevertheless, people still have this is likely to go down. If it goes down by another 10%, 10% or 10% tomorrow, I'm gonna build a small position on this. Now, from there, if it goes further down towards 90, 80, 70, I'm gonna cover it, right? From till about like I think I might put in about 2 lakh rupees in it. So tomorrow I'll start a position with 10,000, right at 90. At if it falls another, let's say 5 to 10, 7 to 10%, right? I'm likely to put in about 1 lakh rupees in here, and no, sorry, 10,000 rupees initially, and then I'm likely to see how it goes. So if it Brazil things get clear and I do see it having a good upward trajectory, I'll start putting in some more money. The idea is to put in about 2 lakh rupees, so I might put it in Vishal Megamart. But I'll start with 10,000 tomorrow. It's pretty good. It seems to me interesting. It's slightly overvalued, I would say, even then. I feel it is slightly overvalued in the sector P, and I think 70p is just too high. And P is to be, I mean, I know it's not relevant here, but to me, all of this matters, right? So, I mean, P is to be 7.6, P 20. I don't know. I don't know, right? So, I think I might buy it, but I'm gonna wait for it to fall about 10% tomorrow, which will bring down its market cap at 50,000 crores. And next year, if I said it's a fee of 50, so I'm getting at a discount of about 20p. So on a P discount, I am getting nearly what, like about 35% P, 30% P. Yeah, I'm getting about 30% discount in P tomorrow for this stock. It'll be an interesting, and I'm of course not going completely in it. So that's pretty much a quick dirty analysis. Take what you may, don't take what you may. I'm not putting in any effort really. I'm just sharing how I look at the companies. You like it, we can talk about it. Subscribe, don't subscribe, I don't care. I'm just